So, Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Well, there's always been so much negativity about Chelsea, but now it's a new day and we have to support our club. But before we delve into what could happen and what might happen, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to finger that bell icon so that you get all the latest updates from me. Now, Chelsea has been under a lot of scrutiny and we've been pretty disastrous. But let's not forget that we have a very young squad and this is going to take time. No matter how angry and how disgusted you might be with all our performances, you have to give these players time and you have to give even Pochettino time. I feel Pochettino is getting stick for absolutely no reason. And yeah, we are losing, but it's not like Pochettino is not trying. He wasn't given any of the transfers this year, and it's all been done by the sporting directors. So we can't really blame Pochettino for this. With such a young squad, it's going to take time, and we have to wait and let's see what's going to happen. Chelsea has also had a lot of injuries. Don't forget that. Nkunku and Reece James and Lavia, some key players who could change the season, have been injured for a really long time. So it's not been really that great for Chelsea. Now, Reece James' situation. He has not been fit for almost 3 seasons now. And there are a lot of people saying that, we should probably cash in on him and sell him. But I feel that's really stupid because Reece is our homeboy and he has all the captain materials that the club needs. Reece knows the Chelsea DNA and he can be a really good captain. He just needs time. There are reports that he might need a surgery. In my opinion, if it's safe for him to have a surgery, he should totally go through the surgery and come back to normal if promised by the doctors. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I cannot decide what is best for him, but I hope the doctors get it right this time and figure out the best way to get our captain back to being the best right back in the world. Now, there are positive signs that Nkunku and Lavia are back training with the first team and they could probably feature in this game. But let's not keep our hopes high and let Poch figure out what he's got right now and what he can do with the best squad. And definitely I don't think Nkunku and Lavia can start this game. They definitely can come on from the bench, but starting this game is a complete no-no as we've already had so many injuries and we don't want to go back to the same dungeon again. Now, as a Chelsea fan, I feel we should all support the players and back the manager, even though we're not doing that well and we're getting some real bad disasters. But now the next few games in the Premier League, if we could turn these around, this could really bring back the confidence of all the players and you never know, this would probably turn the season around. So I feel all the Chelsea fans, please show some support to the players and your manager. You have to believe in your club because the players need the fans the most right now. And if you are not going to back the club, then you don't deserve to be a Chelsea fan. So please back the club and back the players and let's see. Let's be positive. Let's smile. Let's hope for a better Chelsea. And we can look at next season and it might just turn out to be good next season. So gotta be positive. Support the boys. Now, Pochettino has come out and said that he wants 3 new signings. In my opinion, I don't think our team needs 3 new players. I feel one elite striker could really change the season for us. Now, I've always said Ivan Toney would be ideal. So in my opinion, Ivan Toney should be a good option. And in midfield, if we have to really sign a midfielder, which in my opinion should not be needed right now, it would probably be Palhinha. But I don't think we should get him right now because we're quite stacked in the midfield and it could start another problem where we've got too many players and then the dressing room could get screwed again. So there are a lot of rumors that the players are not happy that Poch is not making Silva the captain and giving the armband to Gallagher. But I mean, it makes sense because Silva doesn't need an armband to prove that he's a captain. He is the captain on the field and he doesn't need to really wear it because he is a leader and he guides the team really well, even without wearing the armband. Now, there was also news that Poch let Reece take all the players out for dinner after the Everton loss. In my opinion, this is a good thing I feel this is how the team players are going to get to know each other and back each other and grow a tight bond. So I'm not too annoyed by that. I feel this is important, and as a team, they need this. Now, Chelsea really lack leaders. There are no leaders in this team. So, Poch should really work on mentoring them and making them leaders. And I don't know how he's going to do that, but he needs to work on that. Apart from all the signings that he wants to make, I feel our team lacks leaders, and Poch should work on that. Now, Chris Wilder. Sheffield United are at the bottom of the table, and you might think that they are the worst team in the Premier League, but it's the Premier League and nobody can be taken lightly. When they come to Chelsea, they might just turn the game around, and yeah, they did lose to Liverpool, but on a good day they could probably just beat Chelsea, so we should not take them lightly. Chris Wilder, if he puts his low block and just counter attacks us on the go, that could really cause destruction to Chelsea, because everybody knows how to beat us. We've really not solved our issues on top front. We don't know how to put the ball behind the net, and everybody sees our weaknesses. So it's not going to be that difficult for Sheffield to come and put a blade into our team and defeat us. What do you think is going to happen on the weekend? Please put your thoughts in the comment and let me know. Now we need to move into the lineups. But before we do, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to finger that bell icon so that you get all the updates. Now, as my goalkeeper, I usually choose Sanchez, but I think he's injured right now. So will this be the defining moment for Petrovic? If Petrovic comes behind as the goalkeeper, and if he gets a nice clean sheet, if he really demonstrates well, you never know, he probably can become our number one. So as the goalkeeper, I would say Petrovic. That's because Sanchez could be injured. Now in defense, I'm going to stick with Thiago Silva, the Rolls Royce of our team. He's going to keep his spot, and beside him, the Lamborghini that Boli bought for us is going to keep the spot. So Thiago Silva and Badiashile as the defense. Now let's move to right back. In my opinion, Cucurella cannot start as a right back. He is a left back, and that's his position. He should not be moved out as a left back. So as our right back, I would say Disasi could fit that spot. Even though Gusto is back in the first team squad training, but he still needs time to recover. So I feel Disasi should be our right back. Now left back, Cucurella could keep his spot, and he should play as a left back as he is a left back. So there's no reason for him not to start as a left back. He definitely isn't the best left back, but let's give him a run of games and he might prove us wrong. Now the midfield three. We know what's going to be our midfield three. It has to be Enzo and Caicedo. In fact, this time Caicedo has come out and said it, that he wants to be back to what he was at Brighton, and he is working towards it. So, we've all been giving stick to Caicedo, but let's hope that he comes around and he brings what we wanted as a 100 million player. Enzo recently put out a tweet where he said that he would back his team captain Reece James, and he is wishing for his recovery. So this really shows that the team is building a bond, and right now this bond is very important. Now, should we put Conor Gallagher or Palmer in the midfield? This is quite a confusing thing because Gallagher does a lot of dog work, which Pochettino really needs. I would put Gallagher in the midfield for now. Now, let's move to the front three. I have no clue why Sterling was dropped and why Jackson was dropped. Yeah, Jackson, I could understand because, of the OnlyFans stupidity that he did. But to not play Sterling on top was quite stupid, I feel. So I would stick Sterling in the front and Palmer as well, because Palmer is very creative and he is really good in front of the low blocks. And so is Sterling. In fact, Sterling is one person who can really break low blocks and score us a goal. Now, as a striker, we don't know why Jackson was dropped. So I'm not sure what is happening behind the scenes. So he might not start, and if he doesn't start, it has to be Broja. But if I have to put a striker, it would be Jackson, because he does a lot of tracking back and he has scored a lot of goals for us. Let's not forget that. He has been good for us. So for me, it's going to be Jackson. Now, definitely Nkunku and Lavia could be on the bench. And if they can come in and provide for us, that is really going to help the team. So this is my lineup for the game, and my predictions for the game is going to be 2-0. I know as a Chelsea fan, you must be wondering who's going to score the goals. But come on, let's be positive and let's hope that our team gets a win this time. And let's move forward. Come on, guys. So, my predictions are 2-0. Now, I would like to know your predictions as well. So please comment and let me know what your lineups would be and what your predictions for this game are. But before we end this, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press that bell icon so that you get all the updates. Adios, guys.